y'all? I'm Jigs. Let me give my phone a few seconds to stop acting up. Okay, can you hear me now? Hi. Welcome to my channel, Jigs and these Wi-Fi streets. I'm Jigs. And before I get into it, okay, if you're new, welcome, welcome. If not, thank you for subscribing. Please, all of y'all, hit the like button, okay? Some cool algorithms, and that helps me out. Okay. Definitely do share if you feel like it. If you're new, please do subscribe. Okay, feel free to check out all my other videos. And let's get into season 7, episode 3 of Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, y'all know we left off with Gizelle speaking to Candace about how Chris had made her uncomfortable back in their last reunion show. Right? But before we get into that, let's get a couple things out the way. Okay, so Wendy, okay, unfortunately is losing her hair due to stress. Okay, send us some prayers, but she needs to slow down. Okay, remember that Wendy, on top of being a mom and a wife, right? She also, with her 4 degrees, has obtained several positions. Right? She was a professor. I think she has stopped teaching for now. She went from candles to a whole home line. She also has her correspondence, and now she wants to do a restaurant with remember Peter, Cynthia's ex-husband, remember Cynthia from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, she want to open up a restaurant with him. So unfortunately, you know what's interesting? The doctor said that when your body's under stress, it will usually pull from the nutrients from your hair follicles, because when your body's under attack, it doesn't feel like your hair is that important. So, I mean, I learned a little something there, right? You learned a little something there. We need to, like, check our stress levels, right? But Wendy is just doing way too much. But I'm going to pause on her and get back to her because she's a little messy. We're going to get back to the whole party. I'm just taking a couple things out the way, right? So, Giselle pulls Mia to the side and apologizes to her for the way she approached her at Karen's spring party about her cancer scare, right? Um, so she apologizes, holds on, because I want to get to the thing so bad. I want to get to a couple things so bad. Karen and her husband, right, they go to lunch. And here's the thing. It's been season, and this is why she don't fuck with Charisse. Is it Charisse? Yes, Charisse. This is why she don't really fuck with her, because Charisse said in a reunion show that Karen may or may not, allegedly, possibly, kind of, sort of, maybe do stuff behind her husband's back, and she was high key upset. Of course, over it. You know, Karen don't play that shit. Especially don't play with the Black Bill Gates. Remember, she's calling the Black Bill Gates. Was it the Black Bill Gates? Anyway, I think it was Bill Gates. Anyway, a lot of the women have referenced throughout the season that Karen may have boy toys on the side. One time they referenced to her lawyer. Another time was to her trainer or whatever. But here's the crazy thing. While they're talking, Karen asked her husband if he's a little bit jealous because, you know, she got the girls done. And she keeps herself up and stuff. And he goes, no, I mean, you've always been attracted to other men. And men have always been attracted to you. And she goes, wait, hold up. That's not helping out. Even though Karen don't care. Karen don't care about what nobody's gonna say about her marriage. She don't play that shit. She is about her husband. She don't play that. But this does not help, because during the conversation, Karen goes, but you said I could have eye candy, right? Right? And like asking him, like, is that still okay? I don't know about that conversation, but then again, I ain't never been married and for let alone over 20 years. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But all I'm gonna say is this. This is why Charisse and them be feeling like maybe she do step out of her marriage. I don't know. That's not a confirmation, and eye candy is just eye candy. But this is not gonna help. The next time Charisse wanna throw some shots, y'all. Cause y'all have not seen Charisse. Charisse came back as a friend. For those of y'all who ain't been down since season 1, episode 1, y'all know Charisse yet, honey. Y'all ain't seen her yet. Y'all ain't seen her come out yet. Right? So let's keep it pushing, right? So Robyn and Juan are talking, right? And Robyn brings up a prenup. You know, Robyn got all these businesses going. But Juan is like, wait, hold up. All them years ago, you wasn't all gung-ho about taking one. You kind of hesitated to sign it. But Robyn's like, listen, we was, by the time we got divorced, we was broke, which is true. God rest his soul. A friend of hers, if for those of you who haven't been following since the beginning, they had a friend who they trusted with all their finances. Come to find out, he stole a lot of money. He took his life. So it's a really sensitive topic. But that's what happened to all the money. And, you know, she's talking to Juan, and she's like, remember when we was going through the divorce, he was dating somebody who was making shit a little bit hot, a little bit tensions for us. He shut that down immediately. Juan does not like when Robyn brings up the past and him and anything negative that he may have said or done. He does not like when she holds him to accountable shit. He does not like that. That's very notable. Okay. I know I'm rushing this because I don't want to keep y'all here. The last 2 reviews I did went on for way too long. Like, why? Ramble on, supposed to be a review. It's not supposed to be all that extra. Okay, so then Ashley, bendito, I feel so sorry for Ashley. I know a lot of people feel like Ashley married her husband for the money, and of course he married her because she was younger. Even if it turned out that that's what attracted them, like, I'm not saying, you know, fair and square, like, I like older men. I like older men. There's a lot of women who do like older men. We find them attractive anyway. We like their personalities. Yeah, they got a pop, but we find them attractive anyway. A lot of people feel like that's why they got married to each other, but it's like, I feel like it's coming out that, like, they, or at least on her end, they both genuinely love each other and do not want this divorce. She broke down in the kitchen and cried, of course, because the emotions is high. But listen to this shit. So he lied to her. Because I don't know what the fuck Ashley's doing. Ashley's trying to get this divorce, but get an LLC with him. Buy a house under the LLC, knowing his name is going to go on. I don't know what frou-frou cloud she's living on. Ill, if you saw that. If you didn't see that, never mind. I have a fake tooth, okay? There I said it. And I'll be like, it'll be saliva-ish. Anyway. The fuck? I mean, I ain't never been married to get divorced. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That's what I get. See, God be timing me out. God be timing me out. Ashley is living in this cloud of, I don't know, thinking this divorce is supposed to be easy. I ain't never married to get divorced, but still, I don't watch. I'm a fan of the franchise. I don't know personally about divorce, but I have seen enough housewives break the fuck down to know this shit is not gonna be pretty. Okay? But he's telling her that it will be in their best interest to get the loan for the house if they don't tell them that they're divorcing. I don't know what sense that makes. But I feel like they're both kind of like expressing in their own ways. They do love each other. I don't think they just got married for the whole convenience of it, right? Okay, hold on. So, Robyn meets up with Mia. Robyn is the bone collector so far. We're on only episode 3. I know 3 more episodes have aired. I know that's on all. Also want to talk about that because I got to jump on this, right? So I get this out of the way, knock this out, honey, because I'm watching. And if you a fan like me, you know, you get excited when I talk about shit, right? Mia, okay. First off, praise God, right? Thank God she's cancer-free. She says, because everybody's confused, right? It's because of the post and the timing of the post, right? I think she was posting as she was going along and she was finding out results. That's why it's like a week and a week here and a week there and a couple of days apart and shit. But she's cancer-free. They did biopsies on her. She has a lump on her butt. I'm not that. I don't know. But anyway, thank God she's cancer-free, right? She's safe. Right? She's good. Here's the thing, though, right? She's sitting at the table and Robyn, bone collector's telling her why Candace ran out the party. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Why Candace ran out the party so highly upset. right? So Mia proceeds to tell Robyn that Chris was staring at her the whole entire time that she was in Karen's party. Mind you, hello, everything's recorded. You know, the producers of the show's Messy Boots, they be messy this season. They asking a lot of messy questions, right? But they flash back to the party. He didn't look at her one time. I mean, I'm pretty sure he looked at her once or twice, but he was not staring at her. She tried to make it seem like he was staring at her, right? You got caught in a lie. Like, don't do that. Like, she's a beautiful woman, and it's so easy for women who look like her to say that any of us is jealous. But it's not that, babe. Like, you got caught on camera, love, lying. Like, the camera was there recording. No, she was not staring at her. Like, sorry, not sorry. He was not staring at her. I'm trying to get to the whole mess. Okay. So, okay, Mia lies on Candace's husband. Robyn's Lady Chatterley. I'm literally writing shit down, y'all. So, let's get to the real shit about this episode, alright? So first, let's go back. So, Gizelle confronts Candace about her husband. She doesn't confront, she speaks to her husband. Now, Candace does not believe her due to the fact that they've had so much time in between since the reunion. This happened in the reunion, right? And I'm gonna get to that in a minute too. So this happened back in the reunion, and they met up for the for Karen's party, and Gizelle walked up to Chris, all fine, said hi, gave him a warm kiss, hug, whatever. So Candace feels like you're just doing this to stir up shit and make my husband look bad on camera, which, by the by, again, season 1, episode 1 of not just this, but I'm a fan of the franchise. Every group has to have a pot stirrer. They love this. It makes good ratings. Every woman coming into this, and this is inclusive to Candace, and I understand because this is her marriage and this is her husband, but you have to suck it up, Buttercup. If you think you're gonna come into the Real Housewives franchise and your shit is not gonna get aired out, or in this case, because I don't believe Gizelle, but let me get to it, right? Or get lies put on you, or maybe like some type of exaggeration, because hello, it makes for good fucking ratings, right? So Candace should have seen at some point this was gonna come to her. I know Candace with the ratatata Candace, but that ratatata ain't got shit to do with Bravo executives not giving a flying Melinda about how you feel, as long as they're seeing their ratings go up. Ratata, oh, they want that even more, love. That's even better. That makes it even more worthwhile, because that's exactly what the fuck they're looking for. And Candace has no patience. She did kind of come close to giving it to them. But no, I do not believe Gizelle, because, like I said, every group needs its pot stirrer. Gizelle is #1 ace buku top-notch pot stirrer. And I feel like she goes out of her way to purposefully try to make somebody look wrong or look bad, and especially when it comes to the men in the group, because no shade, but Jamel cheated on her with half the congregation. God forgive me. And him. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for nothing, but I feel like she projects a lot, you know. But no, I do not believe her. No, I do not believe her. Candace, though, you know, she cannot hold it. She's under a lot of stress. She got the album, right? She's trying to freeze her eggs. She also went back to school. She also co-owns, I believe, I'm not sure if she still co-owns a business with her sister, but I don't understand why she would let it go. It doesn't make any sense. It's a source of income. But she has a lot on her plate right now. So because this is the Real Housewives. See, you gotta be a franchise fan. Because I'm to the point where I might as well be one of the ladies of any group. Put me in any group. I know this franchise so well. Candace knows what I know, which is good ratings. So somebody gotta be in the hot seat at the end of the day. And they're trying to put her husband in the hot seat. Okay? She's not stupid. She gets that. My thing is, Bendito, first off, you know, you don't gotta bring up Michael Darby into the situation. Because she also said, first of all, she called him, She said, if you want all this shenanigans, go get Michael, you know, the ass grabber. I think she genuinely cannot stand Michael Darby based on just as a woman feeling like he doesn't respect his woman. And I think she's a little skeeved out by him. I think she genuinely wants to establish or try to reestablish a friendship with Ashley. So maybe calling him an ass grabber on camera isn't the best idea, but emotions is high, so I'm not gonna hold her to that. Like, please, come on. They trying it with her husband. I live in New York. They trying it with her husband. Like, stop. No, I can't even be mad at her. But here's tea, right? So while she leaves, understandably so, she's pissed off. She gets her shit and she's out of there. Okay, she talks to producers. She pulls up. You know, she asks one of the producers to come over. She's like, "Y'all trying it." Before she goes ra-ta-ta-ta on Gizelle, she's gonna grab her shit and go, "Okay, fine." While that's happening, the ladies are talking. Gizelle pulls Mia to the side to apologize, right? So the ladies are talking. So Robyn calls out Wendy for trying to insinuate that it was only Gizelle and her that felt some type of way about what Mia posted at Karen's party. Wendy says, listen, I just had a friend pass away from cancer, so I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. But since then, I've more questioned the story, but I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. She's basically trying to backpedal out the situation. Now, Wendy, I love me some Wendy. I'm loving me some new Wendy. I'm loving me some fierce Wendy. But Wendy is being a little fucking shady. Okay? Because you know how they show clips. And when the ladies prior to Karen's party was talking, yes, she was acting like she doubted the whole situation. At the party, she absolutely tried to call out Robyn and Gizelle. And now she's like backpedaling. So her and Robyn get into an argument. Fine. They start arguing whatever. Mia and Gizelle come out. So in front of everybody, Robyn invites everybody to a family like field day type of thing, but does not invite Wendy. Shady boots, shady, very messy boots, right? Okay, fine. Everybody's leaving now. Wendy's like, fuck it, paid. I don't need to go. That's very shady. That speaks volumes of your character. With you. Okay, so everybody's leaving now. While she's still mic'd, not just mic, but the mic is on. One of the producers says, so how are you with Mia? So Wendy says that, you know, basically out of all the women that all Mia has is her and Karen, but everybody knows, but you know she's lying. Everybody knows she's lying. Mind you, while she was arguing with Robyn, she was saying, but I never called her a liar. I never called her a liar. I just felt like it was confusing. Wendy, you're being messy. You're being extra messy. You're being a little messy. Boots. Robyn is being a bone collector, however, because this is how the episode ends. I know I skimmed through like a motherfucker, but I gave y'all the highlights, I promise. Like, I promise. Y'all. Sorry. Okay. So, here we come to the end of the episode, right? So, Robyn is going to link up to have lunch with Candace and Chris. While that's going on, surprise, surprise, Karen and Gizelle are frenemies again because friends may not know. Enemies we've seen. They're back to being frenemies because Karen invites her over to the house, right? So they're talking and they're both retelling the story. Karen, although appears to side with Gizelle, but let me say one thing. For those of you who feel shady about Karen, about that. I feel like Karen is more speaking towards how Gizelle felt and feels like that should be validated, and that if a woman feels violated, no matter how that is, even if it seems small to you, it should still be acknowledged. That's how I receive that, and I agree. That I will agree. Do I think Chris tried it with her? No. Do I think Gizelle is exaggerating? Hell to the motherfucking Gizelle. I feel like Gizelle is just, I think there's something about her that almost enjoys poking people. I honestly do. But they're both retelling the stories, right? So Gizelle says that he approached her and asked to speak. And she goes, yeah, and that he asked her to go back to the room. She's also claiming that her staff left and that he saw that. How the fuck she knows what he may or may not have seen is beyond me. But okay. He admits that yes, he did ask to speak to her. And that she was the one that suggested to go back to the room and that he obliged. Now, both of them stated that once they was in the room, that once that she asked, that she said she was uncomfortable, that he should leave, that he did. I don't feel like he tried it. I feel like, if anything, she's trying it right now, trying to insinuate that he tried someone, because I don't think that is. Now, I do find it funny style that he feels like he can go pull it to the side, but then again, the father of my oldest used to do that with a lot of my friends, and it used to irk me, but I never thought nothing fresh. It just used to irk me that, damn, I'm the girl, you the boy, and I don't even do that. Why are you doing that? Motherfucker, I'm supposed to talk to my friends. You talk to your friends. How the fuck talk to my friends, right? So Candace also pointed out, and it's true, how Chris has taken a liking to Gizelle, but Gizelle could also use that and flip that in reverse. So maybe Chris being so extra nice to her wasn't the best idea, but then again, I don't think that man's trying to be fresh. And mind you, this all started because he responded to Ashley's story because she was out and he invited her to a rooftop bar, but he's a manager there. So I understand Candace, how she's feeling, like how y'all trying to weave this web of my husband's a perv, or my husband's trying to kick it to y'all, and she's not having it, and I do not blame her. But Robyn goes to lunch and she's like, listen, I spoke to Gizelle, or rather Gizelle spoke to me that same night, and I told her that same night that I don't feel any type of way about what he did, that he was trying to get fresh with you, and she's sticking by that story. I'm highly inclined to believe Chris because I've been watching since season 1, episode 1. We 7 seasons in. Gizelle has been messy in every single one. Gizelle has poked and prodded into every single person's relationship in every single one. Like, I love her, but she gets on my fucking nerves. I almost want to, like, I like her, and I don't want to say maybe because you cannot I ain't never been married. So anybody can cut ass on me and get to that. But it's feeling like Gizelle is not in a marriage. She's not in a relationship. So it's almost like a hobby of her to see if she can attack yours. I don't know. Except Robyn, of course. I don't know. But that's just the way it's coming across to me. So I sped through that, and I'm still 23 minutes in. I promise I will try to get better. But yeah, I don't know what Ashley. What do you tell me? What y'all think about this whole entire situation? Do you believe Gizelle? I do not believe her. No, I don't believe her. She's been messy all 7 seasons. If you have not been watching 7 seasons, I'm gonna need you to go back. I'm gonna need you to go to your DVR. I need you to go to your on demand, and I'm gonna need you to start watching from the first episode. Very, very, very messy boobs. Charisse is not that far behind. I actually don't really like Charisse too much. I don't. I want to be honest with you. But she was also going through a divorce her first season, and it is one thing that I noticed about the housewives. I mean, about any human being, period. A divorce is horrible. It changes your... I mean, you're going through shit, so you walking and talking and living in pain and pretending like you're okay. You're not really okay. So I'm not altogether too sure if I was watching Charisse or the hurt Charisse. Because hurt people, you feel me? And also, you gotta be careful with these group of ladies. Also, they're very cunning. Gizelle ain't no joke. But let me let y'all go so I can get to episodes 4 and 5 and 6 And I have a couple more things that I want to talk about. But yeah. So that was my super quickest fact, because I'm not so fast. That wasn't even super fast, 25 minutes. That was my review on season 7, episode 3 of Real Housewives of Potomac. Yes, my eyes is chinky. Yes, I was passing the Dutchie on the left hand side, and then the right, and then the left, because I was by myself. Let me let y'all go. Go watch my other videos. Please feel free to share if you like. Hit the like button. It's free. It's right there. Like, it's right there. If you made it to the end, you know deep down you want to like me. Kind of a little bit. Like, some about, like, if you made it all, say, some about it. About me. You want to like it a little bit. So just hit the like button. And just get it over with. Just admit it to yourself that you like me. And subscribe. And the notifications. And come back. Bye, y'all.